a track-by-track album battle, but it's really a suck versus suck, according to Joseph Manella. And myself, I'm not a fan of either album. I know a lot of you like Cherry Pie, and that's cool. I just don't. I don't like it. But it's better than Adrenalize. Oh my God, is that album shitty. Listening to them now, both back to back. But the Warrant has one killer song, which a lot of people say it's a killer song that don't like Warrant, and I agree with them. That song rules. And the album was supposed to be called that song. But no, they call it Cherry Pie, and then Janie Lane ended up saying, I could shoot myself in the fucking head for writing that song. Then later in interviews, like, I didn't really mean that. You know, Janie had a problem drinking. If you all saw the news, only news that matters where Kip Winger talks about Janie Lane's drinking problem. Sad what happened to him, you know? But anyway, okay, here we go. We start with She's My Fairy Cherry Pie versus Let's Get Rocked. You know, I'm listening to Cherry Pie today and I'm like, you know, it is a fun song. I may not like it, but it's a feel-good, fun tune, and the video is wacky with the supermodel Bobby Brown and, you know, Cherry Pie falling on her lap, you know, a lot of little sexual innuendos in the song. So it's a fun song. Let's Get Rocked. That song is fun too, for imbeciles. That song sucks so bad. Let's get the rock out of here. God damn, what were they thinking? It loses. Cherry Pie wins. All right, next. Uncle Tom's Cabin versus Heaven Is. Uncle Tom's Cabin, that's the one. I love that song. That song kicks ass. It's way too good for Warrant, in my opinion. It's a great song. And did you know that those guitar players in Warrant didn't play on that song? I believe they got other guitar players to play. That's what I read. But yeah, Uncle Tom's easy. Heaven Is, These Nuts. Warrant wins again. All right, next. I Saw Red versus Make Love with a Man. I Saw Red wins. You know, Make Love with a Man, you know. Nothing wrong with making love with a man if you're a guy. I'm sure that shit feels awesome. Making love to a man while you're gay? That must be amazing, you know? But I'm not gay, so I don't know how amazing it would be, and I don't want to know how amazing it is. It might be, maybe amazing, you know? I always said, all right, should I talk about this? It's very sexual innuendo. All right, let me put it this way. Let's see how I can say it as clean as possible. You know how guys, I'm not one of these guys, but guys like having sex with a girl in the other input, not the vagina, the other hole, not the mouth or the vagina, the other hole, not the ear holes or nostrils, the other hole. And I'm like, you know, I'm not really into it unless the girl's into it, then I'm into it. But guys are like, oh, well, you know, they really, really want it. But I'm thinking, man, having sex with a girl in the booty, wouldn't that be the same as having sex with a guy in the booty? A booty's a booty. Anyway, let's keep going. Enough of the sexual talk. Let's get back to the suck versus suck. I Saw Red wins, even though it's nothing to write home about. Bed of Roses versus Tonight. They both stink. But the Warrant one is less stinky. So I'm going to give it to Warrant, Bed of Roses. Will Def Leppard get anything? We'll find out. All right, next. Sure Feels Good to Me versus White Lightning. Sure Feels Good to Me. It's not really connecting with me, but it rocks. I don't like White Lightning. I know a lot of people like that one. It's a tribute to Steve Clark, and I just don't care. Song and Emotion from Tesla is a better tribute to Steve Clark, if you ask me. I'm giving that to Warrant. Another one for Warrant. All right, next. Love in Stereo. It's trying to rock. It's trying. And that's going against Stand Up and Kick Love into Motion. Man, everything I hate about Nine Armed Def Leppard is in that song. All of it. It's terrible. Another one for Warrant. All right, next, Blind Faith versus Personal Property. All right, Blind Faith, total power ballad. The type of power ballad I don't like. I can care less. Actually, I saw Red, I thought was a better ballad. Not that it was great or anything, but it's a better ballad than Blind Faith. But I'm sure a lot of Warrant fans would disagree. Personal Property, it sucks, but it's trying to rock. It's adorable. You're trying to rock. Aww. I'm giving that to Def Leppard because it's being cute. All right, next. Song and Dance Man. This one's cute too, trying to rock. Going against Have You Ever Needed Someone So Bad? Oh my God. Horrible. Even worse than Blind Faith as far as a power ballad. It sucks. I'm giving that to Warrant. All right, next. You're the Only Hell Your Mama Ever Raised. Going against I Want to Touch You. Wow. Wow, I Want to Touch You is so bad. It totally loses. I'm giving it to Warrant. All right, next. Mr. Rainmaker versus Tear It Down. I'm giving it to Tear It Down. And even though I don't like it as much as the B-side from Hysteria, which is like the best song, should have been on Hysteria, it rocks. It's still an okay version. So I'm giving it to Def Leppard. Another one for Def Leppard. All right, next. Train, Train. It's a cover. Nowhere is near as good as the Blackfoot version. But it's not offensive either. It's okay. Going against Miss You in a Heartbeat. Lose. Horrible. I hate that song. Sucks. All right, the last one. And by the way, I did add some bonus tracks for Leppard for it to even out. The last track is Ode to Tipper Gore versus She's Too Tough. Ode to Tipper Gore is just like all these clips meshed together with a bunch of F-bombs. Where She's Too Tough, it's horrible, but again, it's trying to rock. It's adorable how it tries to rock with 9 arms. Doesn't succeed, but I have to say, aw, I'm giving it to Def Leppard. So Joseph, this here's the final score. Yep. Cherry Pie wins. But yeah, they both suck. Uncle Tom Cabot rules. Anyway, what do you all think? I know there's a lot of Warrant fans out there, and you all are awesome. Just don't get mad at me. Then you won't be awesome. You'll be a pickle whistler, and I will make you disappear. I will send you to the cornfield, Twilight Zone style. All right? Thank you again, Joseph. And if you like to donate, I got a PayPal in the description below. And please subscribe to my channel. If you haven't, ring that little notification bell. I totally would appreciate that. And like the video. It's good for the YouTube algorithms. So stay frosty, listen to Black Sabbath, and schmack 'em a cuppa.